You were talking about the fintech sector, agriculture sector, but what are the key factors you look into as an investor? What do you look into a startup?
So, I look at different things actually when I look at startups. Sometimes what excites me is a completely innovative idea, a deep tech startup and things like that. So I've invested in unique deep tech startups. Sometimes it is because there is a social angle to the startup, or maybe it's just a co-investment opportunity. My friend has invested and has invited me to invest with him or her, and then I invest in that. So it's different. Areas are really fintech, health tech, agri tech, deep tech, B2B. So these are some of the areas that I look at. But I've also gone outside those areas. Similarly, I also invest in very early stage to very late stage, companies that are ready to go to IPO. So I invest in those type of companies also. So I'm all over the place.
Okay. So what's your advice for the startups when they go for investment?
See, in early stage, if you don't have money, you will have to take some money to get a minimum viable product to get started and things like that. And I support that, and that's why we need a vibrant ecosystem for angel investors. And I'm hopeful that Seeding Kerala will actually trigger an even better ecosystem for angel investors here in Kerala, and I'm looking at how I can support creation of that. The challenge is really when you are ready to scale. At that point, my recommendation is that if you can become profitable, you don't need external investment. You can bootstrap the business from that point onwards. That's the option that any founder must take. Only a small subset, typically about 5-6% of startups scale up rapidly, exponentially, grow at 10x, 100x, etc. Those are the only startups that should go for external investment. Those are the startups that investors want to invest in. The remaining startups must actually become MSMEs, profitable, sustainable business, and continue. And there you have full control over the future of the company, and you are your own boss. You don't have too many investors and things like that. That's the way I would recommend. If you look at the IT industry, if you look at Infosys, we directly went for IPO. So I would actually look at how I can use the SME exchange or how I can use IPO as a route to go for external funding. There's opportunity everywhere actually, because every single industry is going through transformation and will continue to transform because disruptive technologies are being introduced continuously. Now, we are at the very beginning of what is called the fourth industrial revolution. Technologies like AI, IoT, machine learning, biotech, and brain sciences, neurosciences, genomics. So many technologies are now coming, and every one of them will have an impact on industries. So we are at a very interesting stage of growth of the economy, and I'm very optimistic about opportunities in every business. I'm very optimistic about opportunities in India because we have now a large market, large consumer base, and talented people who can actually become entrepreneurs, founders, etc. So I'm very optimistic, and opportunity exists in everything.